And now we come to the projector aura type. Being a projector myself, it's been so incredible to realize how this aura works. First of all, you have to understand that as a projector, it means that you're absorbing the environment all of the time. You're taking in everything that's out there, all the energetic pollution, all the nonsense that's happening out there in the world. And you're taking that in and you're trying to metabolize it in your body, and you're not designed to do that. You know, it can create a lot of nervousness in the body. It can create all sorts of dilemmas for the projector. I didn't realize this until I'd been out of my aura for almost 2 to 3 years, or in my own aura for 2 to 3 years. If you're a projector, you have to be so careful about the people that you're taking in. You're absorbing them all the time. And here's the great dilemma. If you're a projector and you've been trying to figure out your own trip, well, get over it. Because we're really about the other. Our gift is to be able to see how the other operates. And if you're a projector, you're listening to this, then you better move right over to the generator section, because that's who we're here to help. And the only thing that's important for us to learn about as projectors, from my perspective, is other people may have a different perspective, but from our perspective, is whether or not the energy we're around is correct. And that means getting really good at understanding the sacral process, how the generator responds, and whether or not they're answering from their mind or their sacral. And so for me, it's so incredible to not initiate anything and to just wait. And I have people come to me and ask for guidance. And when they're asking for guidance, 7 out of 10 times, they're a generator. And all I'm doing is asking them good questions about their life to see if it's true for them. When they're responding from the sacral, what I'm getting is like nice, clean Evian water. And I mean, it feels really good. And when I go to the post office, it's like drinking out of the cesspool. I mean, it is not nice out there. So if you're a projector, you've got to get really careful of who you're taking in this life. And if you're a projector that's meeting human design and getting really excited about this information, that's really wonderful. I really caution you, though, to start to see that your mind can't help you here. Your mind is not going to figure out who's good for you. Your mind can get good at asking the sacral beings questions, but it's this feeling that the projector gets. It's like, when I'm with the generator, I'm either penetrating, and that's what we're designed to do. We have our aura literally reaches out to bring guidance to the other. It comes out of the body, boom, into the magnetic monopole, right into the center of the other being, to see it. And so I'm always just sensing, like, okay, here's this invitation, it's gone. Here's this invitation, and it's happening from the body. I describe riding with the generator almost like body surfing. It's like you're on the wave, boom, you're under. You're on the wave, you're under. And so I know the projector mind, it loves this information. That's the big hook. But if you're a projector and you're just sitting there reading a bunch of books, you're doing push-ups with the one thing that's going to keep you from really feeling how this is in the body. And so my suggestion, or from my experience with the projectors I'm working with, the ones that are really getting it, they're getting it because they've learned how the aura interacts. It's a body feeling. It's such a Jedi skill, like, oh, there it is. Nope, I'm not invited. Oh, there it is. Nope, I'm gone. And, someone may even come to you and go, oh, please help me with this. But their aura isn't open, and if their aura is not open, there's nothing for you to do. I mean, with no resistance. If I meet it, I'm gone. There is no trying to get in there. And the non-self projector is the great manipulator, We're not energy beings. We're literally taking energy from the other. And so we're always getting in there trying to fix things. It's a real problem for us. It's also why we end up being deeply disturbed characters, because we're taking in all this energy that's not us. We're over-guiding without invitation. We're meeting with resistance and then trying to work it out. Oh, boy. If you're not laughing yet, you should be. It's a dilemma. But to learn to relax into this aura type and to see that it really has its benefit. And its benefit is, we get recognized. We get recognized for the fact that we're different. We get recognized because our aura invites people to invite us for help. But if we see what's going wrong, and that's the other big dilemma. Look, as I was a projector out there in the world, I'd look at all these guys I was working with, I'd see what they were doing, I'm going, oh, I see how they did it, and I go running out there to do it myself.
And I do the same thing, and I don't even get close to the same result. And I'm sitting there going, wait a second, that guy did it that way, that guy did it that way, how come it's not working for me? So the dilemma with the projector is, yeah, we can see how it all works, but we're not here to work, you know. We're not here to be the generators, we're not here to do it. And I love it. It's kind of like I get to be Yoda now. I really just get to sit in the swamp and wait. Even when someone comes, I'm to go away. Too old to begin the training. Too young, you know. And I make sure that they really want me. And it's not a mental concept. A lot of people are teaching human design, you know, I guess is the best way they know how is that, you know, wait for this invitation. Well, that invitation is not some gold card. It means you get to just do whatever. You know, you've got to first be recognized, and that's why it's important for the projector to know what's in their chart, so it can know when someone's really seeing them. And then it's also important for you to, once that proper recognition is happening, for me, my spleen lights up, that's my inner authority, my spleen lights up. It'll be different in all different types of projectors. But to be sensing from the body, this is body or form consciousness. I'm conscious of what's happening and where I'm interacting with the aura of the other. That's it. And all of the stuff in human design is really pretty and has lots of neat names and keynotes and everything else, but I don't worry about that stuff. I worry about, am I connecting? Am I connecting? Am I connecting? No. Am I connecting? Am I connecting? No. And just get really good at not offering your advice. It's the toughest thing in the world for a projector to shut up. You know, we can see how it could be better. We want so desperately to help the energy of the other, to fix it or bring a correction. But we can't do it until we're invited. And if we do it before we're invited, we meet with the wall of resistance. Just like a generator meets with the wall of resistance when it initiates from its mind, we meet with the wall of resistance if we initiate with our mind, trying to bring guidance or trying to do anything else. We are incredibly yin vehicles as projectors, and we're really here to sit back and wait for those correct invitations, make sure the person really sees us. And for me, wow, if somebody needs something or wants something from me, I mean, there's already alarms going off, you know. So if you're a projector, you know, I really invite you into this experiment, but I'm really, really trying to get out that the ones I see really getting it are getting it from the form or from the body. And this knowledge is not a mental concept for them. If you're a projector and you're an emotional projector, you know, and half of the projectors are going to be emotional projectors, that means even when the invitation comes, even when they say they want you, you need to push them away. There's nothing in your body that gets clear now. And just like with all the other types, if you have the emotional frequency can be very, very deep. It's a highly sophisticated awareness system, but it takes time to operate. So if you're a projector and there's an invitation that's come and you're contemplating it, push it away. If it's correct for you, they'll come back. Don't worry. That's the beautiful thing about living from the form consciousness. You know you're not going to miss anything. You're not going to miss it by pushing it away. You're going to make sure it was the right thing. That's what you're going to do, and not be stuck in all the wrong things. And if you're a projector, look, you're not a generator. You're not here to sustain long periods of work. You need to sleep alone. Really all types, but for the projector more so than any other. You need to sleep alone. You need to spend as much time in your own aura as you can, and you need to see that need, it can almost be an addiction for the energy. That need for the energy is pulling you into all sorts of things that aren't correct for you. The other big caution I have for projectors, because so many projectors get really excited about this information. If you're a projector, please don't try to teach this information to anyone. Please. You're going to ruin their opportunity for getting it. When it's correct, they will ask for your guidance. And every time you try to get it, all you're doing is creating a bigger barrier between you and them. You know, if you're trying to offer your guidance too soon, they don't want it. If you wait, the one right generator will come along. The only thing you need to know as a projector is how that sacral motor works. From my perspective, you know, others may disagree, but if I know that the sacrals around me are operating properly and it feels correct and I'm being invited, there's nothing else to figure out. It's really a sweet movie to be a projector. Good luck.